Hello and welcome to Middle-Aged Geek Girl. I'm Sally. Today I have two cross-stitch kits to share with you that were kindly sent to me from OutdoorTide. So let's check out what I got. Okay, so this first kit is this abstract fox. Now there is an abstract lion that I have, and I've currently got that in my whips, and I believe there is a third one which is a wolf, and I don't have that one from memory. I'll have to check my spreadsheet, but I'm pretty sure I don't. But I thought if I can get all three in the set, I will. So yeah, then here's the next one in the series, which is the fox. So let's check it out. Now it is only a little one. It's 14 count and it's only 15 by 15 centimeters. That's what it looks like. So this one leans more towards your oranges. So here's a cute little image. We may as well look at the floss now because it's only got 13 colors, and this one is perfect for beginners because it's 13 colors. It's all full stitch, and there's your needles as well. So really pretty colors, and you don't need a lot of each color because it's not a very big piece at all, so it is a really good one for beginners. And here it's so tiny. I have to zoom you down to get this one in a better position. You can just see how tiny it is by my finger span there. So yeah, really easy, simple one to do, and this one is designed to hold in your hand. So it is I won't say a quick stitch because everybody stitches at different speeds. I'm not a quick stitcher at all. I mean, this should be a quick project if you're experienced and fast stitcher, but if you just stitch, you know, a little bit and mindfully, it will probably take you a little bit longer. But it is, as I say, really an easy and good kit for beginners. And it's printed beautifully. The joy of Joy Sunday is that they are stitched around the edges so it won't fray. So just those little extra bits help a lot. It's a really cute and simple kit to do. So I'll pop it away. Okay, and here's the next kit. Now I went with one that was no brand. I do not know who produced this one. I have my suspicions no branded ones are Hurricane. I can't confirm that. I only say that because they all have the same sort of toolkit in them that I got with the Hurricane one. But I thought I would give it a go because as a PR reviewer, I sort of feel that I should get one still to the taste and my design that I like, but off-branded, so you can see if it's worth you getting it and spending your money on it, especially when it's not like a quality brand like Joy Sunday or Spring. Not saying that these ones aren't quality, it's just, yeah, they're not as regularly as great as Joy Sunday and Spring. So I thought I would give it a go and we can see what it's like, and if you like it, you can always buy it. So first of all, you do get instructions, which is always helpful. And this one is tiny as well. It's a 20 by 20, but it is an 18 count. So we will look at that in a moment. Everything's very small on this one. But first of all, there is the toolkit, and this is why I have my suspicions it's Hurricane, because it's a really good toolkit. You get a lot of needles in the little cute pom-pom, you get a finger protector, and you get a needle threader. So that's a really decent kit. Now there is your floss. We will look at that in a moment, but first of all I will scan you down because, as I said, it's just tiny. I don't know why I picked 18 count. I could get, you know, 16 or 14 or 11 counts on these no branded ones. This one I went with 11 count, which is going to be so tiny because I find anything under a 14 count personally harder to see, but we'll try it out anyway. So here is the chart. Now it's all full stitch and there's 28 colors, and what it is, you get this tiny image here, if it will focus, but it's a stained glass with a bee on it. Looking at it, you can definitely see there's the bee and the honeycomb. So the stained glass is meant to be in a honeycomb. Now the thing I find interesting with these ones, and I wouldn't be doing it, is they say color 28, all this blue area here is color 5200, which is like stark white. So they're showing you that it's a circular image on a square canvas, and they're saying, well, stitch in all of this part in white so it all looks like it's a square image. And that's just silly. That's just a waste of everybody's time. It's a waste of thread. It's a waste of effort. It's a waste of ink printing it. They should just print it as the partial, which is the round part of the image. So yeah, definitely no need to do that background there at all. But looking at the chart, it's printed pretty much the same size as the canvas. Yeah, it is, if you put them next to each other. And this is the sort of thing I'm talking about with when you're getting these hit and miss ones with the no branded ones. Just because the canvas is tiny doesn't mean they have to print this at the same size. As like with Joy Sunday and Spring, and again, I know I keep going back to them, but they are the two best examples. They have a nice A4 sized, well, it could be like US letter sized, it's around that size paper printed of the chart, and that's regardless of how big the canvas is. So that's the first big thing that I think this one is lacking in. Yes, it's an 18 count and it's so tiny holes that because it is so tiny, it's so busy on the canvas, this is the canvas, that you really are going to need to rely on the chart when it comes to some of these symbols. Because for example here, this is, I believe it says it says 18. See, I thought that said 16 on the canvas. It's actually 18 when you look at the chart. So it's a red square with a white dot. You can barely tell that on the canvas, and that's because it is a tiny canvas. So you are going to really need a big chart to read. Now I can see it because this chart is printed clearly. There's no ink running or any issues like that, but this should have been printed 2-3 times the size of what it actually is. There's absolutely no benefit to printing that the same size as that. So that's the first problem I have with this particular kit. And the second one being, of course, I've already mentioned that why on earth do you need to stitch all the white around here to make it a square when the canvas itself is white? All you need to do is just leave that blank, and when you wash it out, the color should wash out, so it shouldn't be a problem, and you've still got your image in the center. Now the good part is this canvas is also stitched all the way around so it won't fray, which is awesome, and it is small enough to be held in your hand. But yeah, it's this one is going to be a real strain on the eyes. Now for other people that might not be a problem. Yeah, I generally, as I said, don't do anything this small because I find it really is quite hard for me to see. Yes, you can get magnifying glasses and magnifying lights and things like that, and if that is what you are happy to work with, then by all means please do. But that's the so far, that's the pros and cons between the chart and the canvas that I can list, and I can only detail what I see so that you can make an informed decision yourself whether or not you want to buy these canvases. Like, this might not be a problem for you because your eyesight might be as sharp as a sniper. But let's check out the floss next. So there's 28 colours, so it is a lot of colours, and that's your 5200, which is so much. See, that to me that's just so unnecessary, but you could use it for another project. I'm not sure what, if maybe you like stitching white on white. I'm not judging, I just know for me I think it's a complete waste of time. And I could not be stuffed doing it. Other people might, but let's check it out. So here are colors 18 to 28, and they are some pretty colors, definitely, for sure. And here are colors 1 to 18, and again, really pretty colors. So the color range looks quite good. The floss feel is nice. I do like these turquoise and aqua colors, so I think they've got probably enough colours from what I can see, because it does look like it changes a lot. So yeah, I think the colour range for such a tiny image, say 27 colours, because I'm not going to worry about that background white. It would work, because it does, yeah, when you look at the stitches, it changes quite a lot. So I think that's enough colour. So really the only thing that I can see that's probably, oh, and I should mention it too also, it's on the card. It's not on those individual cards like they're doing with some of the kits now. This is on one big card, which is perfect for me. I absolutely prefer my thread to come through on something like that. So again, the only sort of downside that I could see is that, well, you don't have back stitch. It's all full stitch, so it may lack a little bit of detail, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. It's looking from my viewfinder that you can definitely see what's going on, and it's not too color blocky. It looks like there is a nice change of colors. The colors are nice. It's printed really well, both on the canvas and on the chart. It's just that the canvas, it's 18 count, so yeah, whilst it's printed well, you really do need to rely on the chart, I think, to see what's going on. And the big thing for me is I wish that was bigger, but that's really probably the only negative I can see about this one. Everything else is pretty good. So here they both are, the two kits that were kindly sent to me from OutdoorTide. So a very big thank you to OutdoorTide for these canvases. It is truly appreciated. I've given you my pros and cons on this one, and pretty much Joy Sunday, I am happy with everything on that one. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you thought of these kits. I love to hear from you, and I always respond. And as always, if you can't think of anything to say, leave me an emoji. That's engagement still, and YouTube really do like engagement, as do I. Thank you all for watching this far. If you haven't done so already, please consider and actually liking this video, as well as subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you're up to date when I have released my latest video. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, I do have a Ko-fi and a Patreon account set up, and the details are up here on screen. But that will do it for this video. So everybody, no matter where you are, please stay safe, stay weird, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.